Welcome back everybody, Twitch367 here, and today we're going to continue with episode 55 of our Pokemon Violet series here on the channel. Once again, if you guys want to interact with me or any of the other members of the Discord, take a peek at the Discord link in the description. While you're down in the description, take a peek at all the other social media links, including the 10% off W link. Helps me out, helps out the company, and it's a great thing to do. So last episode, we essentially made our way to the community center, and then I just want to... Okay, essentially we just need to go sleep real quick. Alright, and let's see what happens next. Morning everyone, did you sleep well? Starting today, you'll be joined by our 2 students from Blueberry Academy. Go on kids, time to introduce yourselves. Hi, I'm Carmen. It's a pleasure to meet you all. It's a pleasure to meet all you outsiders, visitors from Paldea. I'm Kieran. Carmen and Kieran actually grew up here, so ask them for help if you need anything. And you two better be of real help, you hear me? Aye aye. Right. Now that that's settled, why don't I tell you all a bit about what we have planned for you. This school trip of yours is to be an exercise in orienteering. First, we'll have to split you up into pairs. Then each pair will be tasked with finding 3 signboards located around the land of Kitakami. On each signboard, you'll find snippets of an old folktale passed down here in Kitakami. Read them all and learn a bit about our home. To prove you've completed the task, we ask that each pair take a snapshot together in front of these signboards with their phone or camera. Take a photo together in front of each of these 3 signboards to complete your mission. It's a self-guided tour of Kitakami. Learn all about its rich history. Much more fun than sitting around and listening to me ramble on and on, eh? Wonderful. What an innovative idea for a group activity. Oh, and I've got a gift for each of you as well. Oh, a Roto Stick. So now I can take some selfies. I hear these things are all the rage in the big cities. Use them when you take these photos, or those photos. I'll even teach you a rad pose I came up with all on my own. Ah yes, real rad. Remember that one of the goals of this trip is to deepen the ties between our 2 schools. It seems like having someone who knows the area well would be a big help. That being said, let's try to maximize the number of inter-school pairs, okay? Time to mingle. So I've already battled Carmen. I wouldn't mind like teaming up with Kieran. Aw, man. Oh. You're Twitch or whatever, right? Let me guess, you want to pair up with one of us poor, lonely Blueberry students. Yes. Gosh, it's so sweet of you to go out of your way like that. What would we ever do without you? Oh yeah, so my little brother here has been all googly-eyed over you since yesterday. He wouldn't stop talking about you, even at home. I seriously couldn't get him to shut up. Sis, what are you telling him that for, dummy? Hey, watch who you call dummy if you know what's good for you. Aw, man. Look at him, being all shy. See, my brother's no good at talking to people. He'd probably never work up the nerve to ask you himself, but he'd really like to have a battle with you. Sure. Well, what do you know? Turns out you're sorta nice. This'll make my brother real happy. Chin up, Kiki. Twitch says he'll battle you. What? Wowzers, really? You don't mind? He doesn't mind a bit. Get to your positions, you two. Everybody else, clear out. Make some space. I got this. You know, we're supposed to be pairing up, but yeah, let's just battle. Oh, center it. I love center it. Probably one of my favorite early route mons. But I really do enjoy Gen 2 because Cyndaquil. Alright, you know what? Let's just... I don't even think that was necessary. Ooh, and a Yanma, another one of my favorites. I'm gonna show him who's boss. Ooh, air cutter. Alright, level up for Sprout there. Wowzers. Good show. Nicely done, kids. Nothing like a friendly battle to get to know someone. Wowzers, you really are strong, Twitch. You really aren't half bad, Kiki. Nearly as strong as I am, you know? I don't know about that. This orienteering thing, we're supposed to group up in pairs, right? You should go ahead and pair up with Kiki then. What? No, sis, don't. Don't what? It's not like we could pair up. Or were you hoping to partner with some other rando, outsider instead of Twitch? Well, no, but... aw, man. Don't worry, he's just being shy. I'll go find some chump to pair up with too. Watch out for my little bro, you. Looks like you've all paired up. Let's go ahead and mark where you'll be going on these rotom phones of yours. Now then, off you go to do some exploring. Oh, and if you find yourself in need of any potions or Pokeballs or the like, head over to That-A-Way and stop at Peachy's. They'd be happy to get you to rights. So it looks like we should probably start with the signboard at Loyal Plaza. That's out past the apple orchards on the west side of the village. It's close by, and I figure it might make sense to, you know, visit them all in order. I'll probably just get in your way if I stick too close, so I'll just follow you from a safe distance. Alright, this is Clavel. Do I have the pleasure of speaking with Master Twitch? Hi, Director Clavel. My, it certainly does this old heart good to be greeted with such a lively response. Now, if I could take a moment of your time, there is something we must discuss. Master Twitch, you're about to be presented with an exceptional opportunity. You already know about the Unova region's Blueberry Academy, I presume? Of course. Indeed, tales of your school trip to Kidkami with the Blueberry Ahort reaches even my office. In any case, the director of Blueberry Academy happens to be an old friend of mine. and he told me that he would be delighted to host you as an exchange student at his school. I believe it would be a fine chance for you to learn even more about the world. One should always take advantage of new challenges like this, don't you think? Though I must confess, I was a bit surprised that Blueberry's director would specify you by name. Still, I think it's best you meet that man at least once to find out what he might be thinking. He is admittedly a bit of a character, but not to worry. I'll be there with you when you meet him. Once you feel ready to respond to his offer, I ask that you come by my office so we can discuss the specifics together. Oh, do feel free to prioritize your ongoing school trip though, if you so wish. This student exchange matter can wait a little while. Now, I won't take up any more of your time. Do take care until we speak again. So... this means... Alright, so it wants us to go here. But... I kind of want to... head back to the academy. And this might mean that we can start the other DLC as well. Sorry about that, little tickle in my throat. I don't know if I should finish the first DLC before this one, but I at least want to see what it's about. Who do we have here? I know, I've seen your face somewhere before. Who were you again? The name's Twitch. Oh, that's right, you're Twitch. Yes, I know you. Well then, now that you're here, let's get going. Wait just a moment, Director Cyrano. Oh, hello there, Belly. You're as lively as always. Didn't realize you were here. Of course I'm here. As director of this academy, where else would I be? And do address me more properly while students are present, would you? More importantly, what are you doing out here? I thought we had agreed to meet in my office. Did we? Must have slipped my mind. Anyway, what's it matter? This is the student, right? Well, yes, he is, but... I do apologize, Master Twitch. You must be terribly confused. This is Director Cyrano of Blueberry Academy. As I mentioned on the phone, he's interested in accepting you as an exchange student. Yep, that's me, Director Cyrano. Or did I not mention that? One look at our young friend here makes me suspect you indeed failed to clarify that point. Speaking of which, why did you request Master Twitch specifically to take part in your exchange program? Excellent question, Belly. It's very simple. You see, the reason is... Why did I put in that request? Oh, that's right. My sources told me that there was a student here worth keeping an eye on. I asked around a bit, and you do seem to have left an impression on quite a lot of people. Now that I've gotten to meet you for myself, yeah, I've got a good feeling about you. Oh, I'm glad to hear that, Director Cyrano. I just love for you to visit my school, but you would be a breath of fresh air, so to speak. Well, if anything can be said about Director Cyrano, it's that he has a keen eye for talent. I would be thrilled if you went to Blueberry Academy and got to know the students there. But only if you're willing to, of course. Think of it as a chance to further expand upon your treasure hunt. I wish I could accompany you, Master Twitch, but I'm afraid I must ask you to watch over him in my stead. You will watch over him, won't you? Oh, of course. I'd never let anything happen to one of your students. I hope this experience leads you to even more you can treasure. Best of luck to you. Just give me a holler whenever you're ready to head to my Blueberry Academy. Are you ready to kick off your studies abroad at Blueberry Academy? Yes. Great, then let's get going. We're starting yet another DLC. This would be the second one that was released. The Indigo disc. Alright, me. Ta-da, we're here. Welcome to my grand Blueberry Academy. This is actually just the entrance. The school itself is mostly underwater. Isn't that amazing? That is pretty cool. Oh, and did you notice? Look how blue the place is. I can't tell you how long I spent picking the perfect blueberry color. Let's see, what else? Perhaps you have something you'd like to ask me? Rest of the school underwater. Really? That's what you're curious about? Well, it's very simple. You see, it's because the school building is attached to an undersea plant that develops natural resources. Right? That's what I've heard. Yes, right, exactly. Took the words right out of my mouth. Always on point, aren't you, Lacey? Oh no, it was nothing. Do we have a guest today? We do. Twitch is here as part of the exchange program. Make him feel welcome, eh? Hold on, is this an exchange student from the Paldea region? I suppose I didn't introduce myself, did I? I'm Lacey, one of the second-year students here. You must really be something special, you know. It's rare for Director Cyrano to remember the name of a new student. Haha, just call me out, why don't you? Actually, I've got an idea. Why don't you explain how things work around here, Lacey? You want me to do it? Well, yeah. You know, this tour guide stuff isn't my strong suit. Well, that's certainly true. But still, I imagine there must be someone more suitable than me. Oh, please don't take it like... It's not that I don't want to show you around or anything. Director Cyrano just has this bad habit of pushing his duties onto me, you see. And it's just not right. Really letting me have it today, aren't you? That said, this might be my chance to get to know the new student everyone's talking about before anyone else can. That decides it. I will take on this task. Excellent. Now then, let's head straight down the bridge to the entrance. On you go. Alright, can't ride, me ride on. This is the entrance to Blueberry Academy. Our school puts a great deal of emphasis on the art of Pokemon battle. We hold official matches on the central court right here at the entrance, and any student can freely optimize this court if it's not otherwise in use. I think it's safe to say that you'll be battling more here than in any other school. Exactly, couldn't have said it better myself. Director Cyrano, I think perhaps it's fine if you just leave the tour to me. Still, it's really relaxing here. With the sea breeze blowing over you, even when no one is battling, you often see students lazing around in the stands. Oh. And there's one other quality of our school that you'll likely find very surprising. Wild Pokemon sometimes terrestrialize here. Really? Oh, I suppose it's not anything special to someone from Paldea, is it? The terrestrial phenomenon was first discovered in the Paldea region after all. But we've taken things a step further than you and your Terra orbs. We've developed some neat tech ourselves, something that lets us control the terrestrial phenomenon on our own turf. I bet that piques your interest, doesn't it? Yes, sure does. Sir, I think it would be easier to understand how it works after we go to the lower level. If you could put a little pin in it, though. Always thinking ahead, that's our Lacey. Oh, you know what? I think it'd be great if the two of you had a battle. What, right now? Why not? I'd like to see what Twitch here is capable of. And our Lacey is a member of the Elite Four in the league club we have going here. To say nothing of the influence of her father, one of the Univus region's famed gym leaders. I bet you'll learn a thing or two. Oh, I wish you wouldn't go spreading personal information without asking first. It's just not right. Give me a good show now, you two. I'm sorry, but there's no negotiating with Director Cyrano once he gets an idea in his head. There's no way that he'll move on with the tour until we've given him his battle. Besides, I have to admit I'm a little excited myself at the chance to battle you. Here at Blueberry Academy, we tend to go for double battles. Let's give one a try to get to know each other a little better. Okay, so double battles here. That's something I'm gonna have to keep in mind. So are those little crystals on her little hair clips there used to terrestrialize? I suppose I'm representing Blueberry Academy in this battle. I'll try not to disappoint. Level 70s. Of course, we'll take some health from you. Alright, let's use another torch song, and I'll go ahead and use growth this time around. And we're paralyzed. And Smash Mouth is paralyzed as well. Alright, and let's just go straight for an energy ball. Sprout couldn't move. Looks like my plus-minus strategy isn't working. Guess it's time to go all out with pure strength. Oh, an Excadrill. Alright. I figured that was gonna happen. Alright, the thing is, I gotta take care of the Plusle before I send in our water type. Alright, goodbye, Sprout. Alright, so let's just go into Veluza then. That's what I was worried about. Alright, so let's do this. And a power gem there. Alright, do I just... Alright, let's use a max revive. Sprout. Alright, so Sprout. And I think I just want to pop a revive on Veluza. And just go straight for an energy ball. Well, you beat me soundly. Spectacular. You really are quite skilled. I wish I could have seen you terrestrialize one of your Pokemon though. I'd love to see how someone from Paldea does it. The students here at Blueberry Academy were only recently issued Terra Orbs, so I hope you'll be able to teach us more about them. Well done to the both of you. You really battled it out Blueberry style. Speaking of style, I forgot I had a uniform for you. You'll feel like you fit right in as soon as you dressing the part. It looks clean. It suits you beautifully. Now that's what I call fashion. Oh, and you can take this as well. Oh, okay. Now that you look the part and hopefully feel it too, why don't you head into the school? You can pick where you are going from the gates over there. Come on, I can show you the pride of Blueberry Academy, our world's famous terrarium. Alright, let's do it. And then after we head to the terrarium, do all the dialogue, we'll wrap up the episode, because I just realized we are over time. So, I do want to see what it looks like, though. And I don't want to leave you guys on a cliffhanger either. This is it, the park beneath the sea that has gained renown around the world. This is our own terrarium. We may be underwater, but the projectors built into the walls and ceilings make it feel like we're actually outside, don't they? We've been able to create a comfortable environment for Pokemon through technology. I designed all this myself, and believe me, it wasn't cheap. Within this dome, there are 4 distinct biomes. Here we have a nice and toasty subtropical savanna biome. Then off to your right, you can see the breezy tropical coast biome. Further out to your left, you'll see the craggy, crunch, rugged canyon biome. Last but not least, way out in the distance, we have our Arctic and snowy polar biome. Each biome's air temperature and humidity levels are regulated with the utmost care. That's why you can find completely different Pokemon species living in each area. We sure put a lot of effort into it. Tell me, Twitch, which biome tickles your fancy? Honestly, the canyon. Oh, so you like things that are a bit rough and rugged, do you? You can also find a mysterious ore in that biome that we call Chargestone. If you need to heal up your team while you're down here, feel free to use the self-serve healing machines we've installed around the terrarium. Now then, Director Cyrano, can you explain to us why crystals form here and how the wild Pokemon are able to terrestrialize? But don't you know already, Lacey, that... Oh, I get it. You want me to do the talking. In that case, let me show you. The reason is actually right above our heads. Ah. That there is the terrarium core, which presides over all that happens in the terrarium. It contains a fluid that we've jam-packed full of special material from Paldea. It's constantly emitting terrestrial energy. That's what allows Pokemon to terrestrialize in the dome. Wonderful. Well said, sir. That's exactly right. Though I still don't know what that special material is within the terrarium core itself. It's never been shared publicly, has it? Oh, you want to know? Well, in fact, it's... Now, what was it? I've plumb forgotten. Briar put all of it together, so I'm not certain myself. That's what I thought you might say. Practice battle class will commence shortly in the coastal biome. Students participating in this class should make their way to the coastal biome now. Oh, it looks like you're just in time to see a class session 2. This is too good a chance to mess up. Won't you join us, Twitch? We can get your first taste, or you can get your first taste in our school classes. I'll join. Teehee, I'd love to see that sort of passion for education. I'll go ahead and register the terrarium map to your Rotom phone for you. It's fun to take a stroll through the terrarium on your own, and I think it'd be more of a hassle than anything you had me holding your hand. So yep, that settles it. Please find your way to the class site in the coastal biome on your own. Well, doesn't seem like I'm needed here. Wait, sir, you don't. But I've made sure that a dorm room has been all set up for you, Twitch, so don't forget to give it a visit later. Oh yes, and one more thing. Could you open your Pokédex app for me? Blueberry Pokédex. Catch as many Pokemon here in the terrarium as you please. Don't be afraid to go Sawsbuck wild. It's your student life here at the Blueberry Academy, so remember to live it up to the fullest. And there he goes. Well, you can at least count on me to be around when you need me, so there's no call for concern. It's probably time we both head to class. I'll be waiting for you to join us in the coastal biome. Alright, before we do head, or wrap up the episode, I just want to kind of see what Pokemon are in this like little savannah area. But if you guys did enjoy the episode, be sure to leave a like, comment, subscribe if you have not already. Next episode, we're going to continue. Oh, execute. Doduo. Yeah, we're gonna definitely be coming through and catching some Pokemon next episode and seeing what all this place has to offer. Probably continuing with the school, and then probably end up going back to the other region as well. Oh, there's a Venonat. But yeah, anyway, if you guys did enjoy, be sure to leave a like, comment, subscribe if you have not already. And as always, I will see you guys in the next one. See ya.